Hello, everyone. Welcome to Busy Lizzie's Budget. Thank you so much for being here with me today. This video is going to be a different type of video than I normally film. I do like to mix things up a bit on my channel, but this is not going to be a fun video to film. In fact, I've been dreading this, and I thought about how I could not post this video and things like that, but when it all comes down to it, if you get one thing from my channel, you walk away from my channel with one thing, I want it to be that you know I am always honest with you because honesty is so important to me. So I'm going to be honest with you and once again, share some stuff that is extremely embarrassing and tell you about the big mess I've got myself into. The good news is that I do have a plan to get myself out of this big mess, but I hope that somehow you find a way to relate to me. Some of you may have run into a similar problem, or some of you have absolutely no idea how I could have let this happen, and you might lose all respect for me and never want to watch my videos again. But I really feel like it's important to be honest with you and share what's happening financially and not leave anything out. And again, I just hope that you walk away knowing that I'm always honest with you guys. And I hope that I can help just one person from this video. Not that I hope this has happened to anyone else, but I just hope that somehow by me sharing this, that it will help at least one other person. So let's go ahead and get started. So I believe I told you all that I recently got divorced, and since the divorce, some things have happened. I'm very good friends with Matt, and I gave him our couch, I gave him our table, all kinds of stuff, so that when he moved out of my house that I had already paid for and I have no mortgage, I paid it off, things like that. I wanted him to be set and not start off in debt. So I did give him a lot of our furniture, and mainly because I did want to get some new furniture. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my current credit card debt. You know, at one point I had zero, and this is where it is right now. So this is extremely embarrassing for me to show you all, but at least hear me out. I'm not trying to justify it, but I do just want to say that I'm blown away that it's this high. The last time I checked it, it was around 5, so I haven't checked it in a while, which is not a good thing, but it was important to the kids that we get a big sectional couch. They're getting older, and it's nice that we can all spend time together. And anyway, long story short, we did get a beautiful, beautiful sectional couch that's huge. And I'll go ahead and insert a picture of it here. And I promise you, it does not have that many pillows on it. That's just how it came. But the couch is beautiful. And as a result of it, my teenagers have spent a lot more time with me at night upstairs on the couch and not in their rooms because we have a nice area to relax and hang out in. And I will also say that Ranger also approves of this couch, and I'll insert that picture here showing you where he found his little spot that he likes on the couch. So the sectional was very expensive, and then we got a little table and 4 chairs and some other furniture and some other stuff. Also, if you've noticed, I have not been posting weekly cash stuffing videos. I've been using the credit card instead of my cash wallet, and then just whatever money I have, I've been stuffing, putting towards savings challenges, or putting to my credit card. But anyway, that being said, all my life expenses for the past few months have gone on the credit card. And yes, I've also done some frivolous spending. Some people might, when they're going through a stressful time, we all have our things that the way we deal with it, we don't always deal with stress the right ways. And some people may drink alcohol, some people may do drugs, some people may spend money. I ended up spending some frivolous money, and that's how I dealt with the stress of the divorce. But the good news is, like I said, we're going to take care of this today. So let's go ahead and start the next part of the video. So now you know my debt total. I'm going to go ahead and remove these blocks, and let's see. I'm going to show you how, I think I'm going to put this off to the right a bit on my screen. I'm going to show you all how I figured out how I can get out of this horrendous amount of debt. And I really hope that I'm the only person who has ever found themselves going through a hard life situation and in this amount of debt from it. So I hope I'm the only one. But anyway, I decided that since I have cash on hand, I can't, in my right mind, just have cash sitting here on hand in envelopes for certain things when I have all of this debt, and I really don't want to pay interest and things like that. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to tap into all my cash that I have on hand and see how close we can come to getting out of this debt. So my goal is to keep my sinking funds because I have 3 binders and there's not all that much money in those 3 binders. So I had just started them over and I want to try to keep the money in there. I also don't want to touch my Christmas spending. So let's see how far we can get without touching those things. And yes, I do know I have prepared for this video. And so I do know what's going to happen at the end of the video, but stay tuned so you can see what happens. So let's go ahead. I printed some labels so that you guys can kind of follow along with me. And so here's let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to do this without me being seen in this. So I have to lean way over and I don't have reading glasses. So I'm gonna try to make this as neat as possible so you can follow it with me. So our starting debt, as you know from here, is $8,971.19. When I finally looked at the credit card and opened up the thing yesterday, I will say I didn't cry. I was very shocked, but it was almost too shocking to even believe. I just can't believe I got myself in this position. It was very easy to do, especially with buying new furniture. Okay, so this is our starting debt. So the first thing I did was I had money in my checking from my paycheck. And so I was able to make a payment immediately and put $471.19, a payment for that amount. Okay, so I know, I'm a perfectionist, but I'm not going to be able to, these are going to be crooked and that's going to have to be okay. I'll try not to take time making them too straight. So anyway, I made an online payment for $471.19. And now the money is drained from my checking account. I mean, obviously I paid all my bills and stuff. So basically we're down to $8,500, which is still a huge amount. So sadly, the first thing I'm going to do, and some of you may not agree with me, or some of you may, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't want to offend anyone, but I cannot have all this money sitting here when I have this debt. So I'm really, really sad to do this. But yes, I am going to have to drain my 100 envelopes. I was almost done. So I know there's a bit of money in here, but I am going to have to drain this to put toward my debt. And I'm really sad to do this, and I hope that next time I'll actually be able to finish it. I got so close to finishing it, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to empty these envelopes, make a big pile of money, and I'll go ahead and fast forward it for you while I do that. Okay, now this is all emptied. All of the ones I had filled are all empty. There's lots of big stacks of money. I am gonna go ahead and sort these now into piles by denomination, and then we will give it a count together and see how much money we can take off of this total. Okay, you guys, that was exhausting. That was quite the workout, sorting all of this money. Now, I'm not complaining. I am extremely thankful that I saved it. I had no idea that I had saved so much just by doing envelopes once a month or every week or however I did it throughout the year. But anyway, I'm so thankful and grateful that I have this money. And even though I didn't want to spend it or use it before the challenge was complete, I am at least thankful I was consistent in doing this challenge throughout the year so that I have this money. So it's gonna take a hot minute to count, but let's go ahead and count it up and see how much we have to put towards this debt. So I guess I'll grab a calculator and thought I had, oh, here it is, it's covered up. Okay, so we'll keep track on this calculator and hope I don't mess up. So we have one $100 bill, so we'll start with that. So we have 100, and then I'll just put the money off to the side, I guess. And then we'll do 50s next. Let me just make sure you can see. I'm gonna move forward a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 1,000. I'm just gonna put it in this box, I guess. So we'll do plus 1,000. And then we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 5,600. So we'll add 600 to that. I just want to be careful while I count because I don't want to have to redo this video or anything like that, and I don't want to mess up. So here are the 20s. We'll count out 500, I guess. So 20, 40, and I already messed up. Okay, so I believe this is what the calculator should have said. So then we're just gonna add 60 to it. And then we'll go ahead and grab the 10s and we'll just count them all out. I'm just gonna count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So 320 plus, we'll see what we have in fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so last thing to count are the $1 bills. So I'll count these in piles of 25. Okay, so it came out to $3,936, but when I counted 2 times all of the envelopes without taking the money out, this is the number I got. So I'm off. So it's important to me that I fix this. So I am going to stop the video again and see if I can find the missing money. Okay, guys, I'm back. I have recounted all of the money in here, and I counted like this, where I put each bill down. And so I made sure that I did the best count I could do. It took a very long time, so I didn't want to show you that, but I just wrote down each denomination. So let's go ahead and add these up together. Fingers crossed it comes out. I ended with 57 and 1, so I'm pretty sure it's going to come out correct. So let's go ahead and do it. And I think where I went wrong was with counting the ones. So anyway, 200 plus 157. Okay, and now it says I'm off by 20. I don't know what is going on. Let's do that again. 100 plus 1600 plus 1560 plus 320 plus 200 plus 157. I'm off by 20. Okay, I keep showing you guys all of these because I think it's important to let you know that if you have all these struggles and things don't come out perfect, you're not the only one. And as much as I would love to start this video over, it would take hours to start from scratch, and I don't have time to do that, and I want to be real with you. So gonna pause again and count the money again and see what's going on. So I'll be back. Okay, so instead of recounting, because I know I counted the 20s correctly, I went back to this very messy sheet of paper I made yesterday where each envelope I had finished, I recorded the number, and then I added this up twice, and I realized it came to 3937, and I just made a mistake when I put it on the label. So 3937 is correct. That's such a lot of money. I'm so thankful I have it. So obviously all my other numbers are going to be off because I got this video ready yesterday. So I hope you can still follow this, but I know that I'm missing $20 and this should really be $37, but we'll keep that into account at the end. And let's go ahead and put this label on and get on with this video. So that was the longest part of it. But I hope that some of you find this video enjoyable. So that's how much we are getting from the 100 envelope box. Hopefully you guys can all see this. And so that equals $4,543 we still need to come up with to pay off this credit card. So the next thing I'm going to do is I took out money, withdrew money from my paycheck to stuff, and I was going to stuff them in savings challenges or sinking funds, but now I know right where they're going. So this was the money from my paycheck, and it is also a lot more because I got a $500 bonus in my paycheck because I referred my son, and he has now worked there for 90 days. So originally the deal was we would each get $100, but instead I just got $500. So I wheeled and dealed with him and ended up giving him $175, and I kept $325. So my paychecks are normally not for this much, but there's extra in this one. So we will go ahead and count and see how much we're going to be adding or subtracting from my credit card. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to count a little bit quickly for you guys. So we'll just put that 50 aside. We'll do the 50 at the end. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 350, 360, 373, 394, 410, 20, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's $575 we are adding or subtracting. So let's go ahead and put a label on there. I'm hoping you guys appreciate this so that you can follow exactly what I'm doing. And I thought it would be a little easier to read if the labels had some big font on them. So that was the cash I had on hand. So if we subtract the $575, it equals $3,968. The next thing I'm going to do is to open up my savings challenge binder, and I'm really quickly just going to empty everything in here. I'm going to try not to think about it because I was so happy in my consistency in filling this. I hate the thought of having to stop it when it's not complete. But that was my own fault, and this is my punishment. So I am thankful I have this money, but we're basically just gonna go ahead and drain this and see what we come up with. So let's see, there's a couple more. And let's see. These really do all add up. I cannot believe how much collectively I have just from saving little tiny amounts each week and all these little things. So let me go ahead and sort this for you quickly, and then we'll count it together. Okay, so let me just stack this up and we'll give this a count and see how much we have. Okay, I'll grab half the stack first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, 800, 900, 9, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 1,200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So 1280, 81, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we came up with, this box is overflowing now, $1,306 in my savings challenge binder that I call my small savings challenge binder. And while I was doing that, a notification came up on my phone and I had to clear it. So I hope it didn't blur out what I just did. So if you missed some of that, I'm really sorry, but there's no way I can go back and fix it. So I hope that didn't happen. Anyway, let's go ahead and put on the label. So we're gonna take away $1,306 from my small savings challenge binder. That leaves us with a 2 in front. I can get this label off. So we're down to $2,662. So now we're gonna go to our large savings challenge binder. And I'm sure I've lost some of you by now and you clicked off, so you won't even be hearing this. But for those of you who stayed, I hope that you enjoy this video. I know it's really long, but I thought instead of just having a piece of paper and showing you how much I found in each thing, I thought it would be more fun if I took you along with me and we did it together and you could actually see I wasn't just making up these numbers, but where the numbers came from. I was so close to finishing this savings challenge from Sav Saves. I know Savannah would be so proud of me, and that was a really fun one. I can't believe how all the 10s added up so much. So let's go ahead and do this again and see what we come up with in this binder. Okay, so I'm wrapping up here. We are going to count this, but I just wanted to say, I do want to make videos that my viewers enjoy. So if you did watch, or you are watching this to the end, or you've even watched this far, would you just let me know? Just say in the comments, I watched till the end, because I would really appreciate it. So I know that some of you do enjoy seeing this, and so I will continue to do videos like this. But if no one's interested in watching such a long video like this, I would like to know, because it takes me a lot of time to prepare and to film and things like that. So let's go ahead and start. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 1,000 right there. I'm gonna put that aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2,000. And then we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 450. I'm going to actually put this on the calculator. 2,450. And then 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 460. So 460 plus whatever is left. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We'll do 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then I'll count the ones. $32 in ones. Okay, so we came up with $3,047. But I'm just looking at the page I wrote when I was prepping for this video because once again, something's off. So let me just see. I'm not sure how, but it looks like I came up with 3,047, but it looks like I wrote the label for 2,120. So I'm not sure. Let me check my other page. Let me see what's going on here. Boy, this video is really throwing me for a loop. I did have a piece of paper where, oh, I think it's on my table. Let me see. Again, it's really messy. Yes, 3,047. I did come up with that. I don't know if you can see that on here. So I'm not sure. Okay, okay, so the 2120 was, okay, so basically this is the last savings challenge binder I haven't touched. So I really should have made the label for that amount, but instead I made it for this. So we are going to forget the label and we're just gonna take the 2,662, and I know that we're off by 20 from before, so I need to subtract a 20. So, oops, I need something hard underneath that. So let's go ahead and subtract the 20 from the error from above. So we'll get this correct. So $2,642 should be what we have from fixing the error. And then if we take off the $3,047 from here, so we do, I'm not sure if you can see this, the 2,642 minus 3,047, we're actually negative 405. So I'm glad I made that mistake and I switched these two numbers. This was the binder where I have my savings challenges, the 3 Christmas ones and then the dental one. And I was going to take 560 from the dental one because I thought I needed it, but it looks like I don't. So that was a good error in my favor. So this 3047 came from my, nope, wrong label. It came from here. I just want to go ahead and finish this video that's all over the place. And there you go. Basically, we are going to be able to pay off this credit card. So I know I kept you long enough. I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. If you did watch this to the end, definitely tell me because you're a saint and I always want to remember that you stuck with me to the end of this crazy, crazy video. God bless you all and thanks so much for watching. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.